You've seen the movies, you've heard the dreams, but here's what they're not telling you about moving to America in 2024. After living here for years, I'm about to share 5 brutal truths that might make you think twice. And trust me, number 3 shocked even my American friends. Hey everyone. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're about to get real about life in the USA. No sugarcoating, just pure facts that you need to know before making this life-changing decision. Reason number 1. Healthcare system shock. Let me paint you a picture that happened to me last year. I woke up with severe stomach pain, something that would cost maybe $50 to treat in most countries. But here's what happened in the USA. Personal experience setup. I walked into an urgent care facility, thinking I was being smart by avoiding the ER. The waiting room was packed, and the first thing they asked for wasn't my symptoms, it was my insurance card. This is your first reality check. Healthcare in America is a business first, service second. Insurance complexity. Let's break down what you're actually dealing with when it comes to American healthcare. 1. Premiums. You're looking at anywhere from $300 to $800 monthly for an individual. 2. Deductibles. Expect to pay $1,000 to $8,000 out of pocket before insurance kicks in. 3. Copays. Every doctor visit comes with a $20 to $50 fee minimum. 4. Out-of-network charges. Choose the wrong doctor, and your costs could triple. But here's what makes it truly mind-boggling. Even with insurance, you're never quite sure what you'll end up paying. Real numbers breakdown. Let me give you some real numbers from my experience. Basic checkup without insurance, $150 to $300. Emergency room visit, starting at $2,000. Childbirth, $10,000 to $30,000. Common prescription medications, 3 to 10 times more expensive than in other countries. Annual dental cleaning, $200 to $300 without insurance. And here's the kicker, even with insurance, you might still be responsible for 20 to 30% of these costs. International comparison. Let's put this in perspective. Canada, most medical services are free. UK, NHS covers almost everything. Germany, universal healthcare with minimal copays. France, world's #1 healthcare system with minimal out-of-pocket expenses. Meanwhile, in the USA, medical bills are the leading cause of bankruptcy. Let that sink in. Hidden traps. But wait, there's more. Here are some healthcare traps no one warns you about. 1. Pre-existing conditions. Insurance companies can make coverage difficult. Higher premiums or denied coverage. Waiting periods for coverage. 2. Prescription drug costs. No government price regulations. Same medications cost fraction elsewhere. Insurance may not cover preferred medications. 3. Emergency services. Ambulance rides can cost $1,000 plus. Or visits might not be covered. In-network hospitals might have out-of-network doctors. Mental health care reality. And let's talk about mental health. In 2024, therapy sessions, $100 to $300 per hour. Limited insurance coverage. Long waiting lists for specialists. Many providers don't accept insurance at all. Employment connection. Here's another shock. Your healthcare is typically tied to your employment. This means losing your job equals losing your healthcare. Changing jobs equals changing doctors. Starting a business? Prepare for massive insurance costs. Part-time work usually means no health benefits. Practical tips. If you're still planning to move here, here's what you need to do. 1. Build an emergency health fund, minimum $5,000. 2. Research insurance plans before moving. 3. Understand your coverage completely. 4. Consider international health insurance. 5. Know which hospitals are in-network near you. 6. Get all dental work done before moving. 7. Stock up on prescription medications if possible. While there are ongoing debates about healthcare reform, don't expect major changes soon. The system is deeply entrenched, and any changes happen slowly. This isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. In most countries, getting sick is just about getting better. In America, it's also about calculating costs and navigating paperwork. Reason 2. Work-life imbalance. Welcome to the American work culture, where living to work isn't just a phrase, it's a lifestyle. Let me break down why the American work-life balance might be your biggest culture shock yet. Vacation reality check. First, let's talk about something that shocks most immigrants: vacation time. Average U.S. worker, 10 paid vacation days per year. European standard, 20 to 30 paid vacation days minimum. No federal law requiring paid vacation. 1 in 4 Americans have no paid vacation time. Even more shocking? Many Americans don't even use their limited vacation days. In 2023, 55% of Americans didn't use all their vacation days. 28% felt guilty for taking time off. 61% worked while on vacation. The work week reality. Here's what a typical American work week looks like. 1. Standard 40-hour week is often closer to 47 to 50 hours. 2. At-will employment means less job security. 3. Expected to answer emails after hours. 4. Limited lunch breaks, often working through lunch. 5. Constant connectivity expectation via smartphones. Hidden work costs. Let's talk about the financial aspects. Commuting costs, average $2,000 to $5,000 annually. Professional wardrobe expectations. Networking events, often unpaid. Continuing education requirements. Unpaid overtime for salaried positions. Parental leave crisis. Brace yourself for this one. No federal paid parental leave. Only 6 states mandate paid family leave. Average maternity leave, 6 to 8 weeks, often unpaid. Paternity leave is rare. Childcare costs average $1,000 plus monthly. Compare this to Canada, 12 to 18 months paid leave. Sweden, 480 days paid leave. UK, up to 52 weeks maternity leave. Corporate culture shock. The American workplace culture includes 1. Hustle culture glorification. 2. Competitive rather than collaborative. 3. Identity tied to job title. 4. Time is money mentality. 5. Limited sick days. 6. Performance-based stress. Health impact. These work demands affect health. 76% report work-related stress. Higher rates of anxiety and depression. Increased risk of burnout. Sleep deprivation common. Stress-related health issues. Technology's double edge. Modern technology means 24/7 availability expectation. Work emails on personal devices. Weekend work becoming normal. Virtual meetings outside work hours. Difficulty switching off. The social cost. This impacts personal life. Missed family events. Strained relationships. Limited social life. Difficulty maintaining hobbies. Reduced community involvement. Regional variations. Work culture varies by region. East Coast, most intense. West Coast, more casual but longer hours. Midwest, traditional 9 to 5 more common. South, various depending on urban/rural. Startup culture, often worst work-life balance. Survival strategies. If you're moving here, consider 1. Negotiate vacation days up front. 2. Set clear boundaries early. 3. Choose companies known for better balance. 4. Live close to work if possible. 5. Research state-specific labor laws. 6. Build a support network. 7. Learn to say no professionally. Looking forward. While younger generations are pushing for change. Remote work opportunities increasing. Some companies offering unlimited PTO. Growing focus on mental health. 4-day workweek experiments. Better parental leave. Reason 3. Hidden cost of living. Think your salary offer sounds amazing? Let's talk about why that number might not be what you think it is. The hidden costs of American life in 2024 can turn your dream salary into a budgeting nightmare. Housing crisis reality. Let's start with your biggest expense: housing. Current market conditions. Average home price, $410,000, 2024. Monthly rent, 1-bedroom apartment. NYC, $3,000 to $4,500. San Francisco, $2,800 to $3,800. Chicago, $1,800 to $2,500. Miami, $2,000 to $3,000. Hidden housing costs. 1. Property taxes, 1 to 3% annually. 2. HOA fees, $200 to $400 monthly. 3. Home insurance, $1,200 to $2,500 yearly. 4. Utility deposits. 5. Maintenance costs. 6. Rental application fees. 7. Security deposits, usually 2 months' rent. Transportation expenses. That's car dependency tax. Average new car cost, $48,000. Monthly car payment, $550 to $700. Insurance, $150 to $300 monthly. Gas, $200 to $400 monthly. Maintenance, $100 to $150 monthly. Parking fees, $100 to $500 monthly, urban areas. Registration and taxes. Public transport limited. Few cities with comprehensive systems. Monthly passes, $70 to $130. Limited schedules. Poor suburban coverage. Invisible daily costs. These sneaky expenses add up. Banking and financial. ATM fees, $2 to $5 per transaction. Minimum balance requirements. Monthly account fees. Credit card annual fees. Wire transfer fees. Utilities and services. Internet, $60 to $100 monthly. Cell phone, $70 to $150 monthly. Electricity, $100 to $300 monthly. Water/sewage, $50 to $100 monthly. Streaming services, $50 to $100 monthly. Garbage collection, $20 to $60 monthly. Food and groceries. The real cost of eating. Monthly grocery budget, family of 4 to $1,000 to $1,500. Restaurant meal, mid-range, $25 to $40 per person. Coffee shop beverage, $5 to $7. Food delivery fees, $5 to $10 per order. Tipping expectation, 18 to 25%. Organic/healthy options, 30 to 50% premium. Healthcare beyond insurance. Additional health costs. Dental care, $800 to $1,500 annually. Vision care, $200 to $600 annually. Over-the-counter medications. Gym membership, $40 to $100 monthly. Preventive care copays. Mental health services. State-specific expenses. Costs vary dramatically by state. High-tax states. California, 13.3% top rate. New York, 10.9% top rate. New Jersey, 10.75% top rate. Hidden state costs. Vehicle inspections. State insurance requirements. Professional licensing fees. Recreation permits. Sales tax variations, 0 to 9.5%. Education and professional development. Continuing costs. Professional certifications. Continuing education. Children's activities, $100 to $500 monthly. School supplies. Technology requirements. Professional wardrobe. Social and entertainment. The cost of American social life. Streaming services bundle, $50 to $100. Social events/outings, $200 to $400 monthly. Holiday celebrations. Gift-giving expectations. Wedding attendance costs. Social club membership. Emergency fund requirements. Financial experts recommend 6 to 12 months of living expenses saved. Separate emergency fund for healthcare. Natural disaster preparation. Car repair fund. Home repair fund. Cost-saving strategies. Essential tips. 1. Live in suburban areas. 2. Use cashback credit cards. 3. Shop at discount grocers. 4. Consider shared housing. 5. Use public transport where available. 6. Cook at home. 7. Join loyalty programs. 8. Compare insurance annually. Looking ahead. Cost trends show. Continuing housing market pressure. Rising energy costs. Increasing food prices. Growing healthcare expenses. Technology-related costs rising. Remember, Your salary needs to be at least 3 to 4 times your rent/mortgage to live comfortably in most areas. Reason 4. Social infrastructure gaps. Let's talk about something that rarely makes it into the American Dream brochures: the reality of American social infrastructure. Coming from most other developed nations, you're in for a shock. Public transportation crisis. The reality of getting around. Major issues. Only 45% of Americans have access to public transit. Average commute, 27.6 minutes one way. 76% drive alone to work. Limited intercity connections. City comparison. New York, best system, still aging. Los Angeles, car dependency. Chicago, limited suburban access. Houston, minimal public transport. Hidden challenges. 1. No night service in many areas. 2. Limited weekend schedules. 3. Poor connection between systems. 4. Weather-related disruptions. 5. Safety concerns in some areas. Education system breakdown. The American education reality. K-12 education. Quality varies by zip code. Property tax-based funding. Average private school, $12,000 to $45,000 annually. Public school challenges. Overcrowded classrooms. Underpaid teachers. Limited resources. Test-focused curriculum. Higher education costs. Public university, $25,000 to $40,000 per year. Private university, $50,000 to $80,000 per year. Community college, $3,000 to $5,000 per year. Student loan crisis. Limited financial aid for immigrants. Social safety net gaps. Understanding American social support. Unemployment benefits. Varies by state. Limited duration, usually 26 weeks. Complex qualification requirements. Inadequate coverage. Social Security. Not available to new immigrants. Limited benefits. Future sustainability concerns. Disability support. Difficult to qualify. Long waiting periods. Limited coverage. Complex application process. Community building challenges. The social fabric reality. Neighborhood structure. Car-dependent communities. Limited public spaces. Few community centers. Minimal street life. Suburban isolation. Social interaction. 1. Work-centered social life. 2. Limited neighborhood interaction. 3. Membership-based communities. 4. Pay-to-participate culture. 5. Digital rather than physical connection. Healthcare infrastructure. Beyond insurance issues. Access problems. Medical deserts in rural areas. Long specialist wait times. Limited preventive care. Mental health provider shortages. Emergency room overuse. Facility distribution. Urban concentration. Rural hospital closures. Specialist clustering. Limited urgent care options. Child care crisis. The parenting challenge. Current state. Average cost, $14,000 per year per child. Limited availability. Quality concerns. No universal pre-K. After-school care gaps. Working parent issues. Limited flexible work options. School schedule misalignment. Summer care challenges. Sick child care options. Environmental infrastructure. Living with environmental gaps. Basic services. Water quality concerns. Recycling limitations. Limited green spaces. Poor air quality monitoring. Climate resilience issues. Infrastructure age. Aging power grids. Old water systems. Bridge maintenance. Road quality issues. Reason 5. Cultural shock reality. Let's dive into what might be the most jarring aspect of moving to America. The cultural differences that no movie or TV show really prepares you for. The tipping culture maze. First, let's talk about America's unofficial second tax system. Standard tipping expectations. Restaurants, 18 to 25%, mandatory in practice. Delivery, 15 to 20%. Hairdressers, 15 to 20%. Taxi/Uber, 15 to 20%. Bartenders, $1 to $2 per drink. Hotel staff, $2 to $5 per service. Food counter service, 10 to 15%. Hidden tipping situations. 1. Moving companies. 2. Furniture delivery. 3. Pet groomers. 4. Tour guides. 5. Valet parking. 6. Bathroom attendants. 7. Holiday tips for service providers. Social interaction norms. The American social paradox. Surface level. Overly friendly initial interactions. How are you? Isn't a real question. Small talk expectation. Artificial pleasantries. Quick relationships, slow friendships. Dating culture. Dating apps dominance. Multiple dating norm. Split bill expectations. Direct communication style. Different timeline expectations. Political polarization. The divided states of America. Daily impact. Political discussions taboo. Family divisions. Workplace tensions. Social media conflicts. Community segregation. Regional differences. Urban versus rural divide. Coastal versus inland mentality. State-specific cultures. Religious influence variations. Educational divides. Consumer culture pressure. The shopping nation. Consumption expectations. Latest technology pressure. Fashion consciousness. Car status symbols. Home size expectations. Brand consciousness. Shopping culture. Black Friday chaos. 2. Constant sales events. 3. Loyalty program pressure. 4. Credit card dependency. 5. Impulse buying normalization. Time and scheduling. The American time perspective. Schedule dynamics. Strict punctuality. Packed calendars. Limited spontaneity. Scheduled socializing. Rush culture. Work-time relationship. Time literally equals money. Limited meal times. Quick service expectation. Efficiency over experience. Social class dynamics. Unspoken class structure. Status markers. Zip code importance. Educational pedigree. Career title emphasis. Brand associations. Social circle exclusivity. Economic identity. Credit score significance. Appearance maintenance. Status symbol pressure. Social mobility myths. Food culture shock. American eating habits. Dining realities. Large portions. Fast food prevalence. Limited meal times. Eating on-the-go norm. Sweet flavor dominance. Food social norms. Early dinner times. Quick lunches. Limited social eating. Drinking age restrictions. To-go culture. Privacy and personal space. American boundaries. Physical space. Large personal bubbles. Limited physical contact. Door-closed culture. Private property emphasis. Yard fence culture. Information privacy. Social security number importance. Credit history transparency. Background check norm. Social media presence expectation. Communication styles. Speaking American. Verbal communication. Direct approach preference. Positive spin requirement. Conflict avoidance. Small talk mastery. Volume levels. Nonverbal elements. Eye contact expectations. Smile requirements. Personal space rules. Greeting protocols. Body language differences. Adaptation strategies. Surviving cultural shock. 1. Observe before acting. 2. Find cultural mentors. 3. Join expatriate groups. 4. Learn local customs. 5. Practice code switching. 6. Maintain cultural connections. 7. Develop cultural flexibility. Future trends. Cultural evolution. Increasing diversity. Digital culture influence. Generational shifts. Globalization effects. Traditional value changes. But remember, core American cultural elements remain surprisingly resistant to change.